I have an old hand pump here that I picked up at my father-in-law's farm. It was in a barrel, and 50 years ago or so when I was working out there, this pump, we used it all the time. It was used up to probably 2 decades ago, maybe a decade and a half, but I dated this pump back to about 1920. This thing's over 100 years old. And what I want to do with it is clean it up and make sure everything on it works fine. I'm going to put it in a barrel with my used motor oil, and I'm going to give it the used motor oil away to the people around here that use horse-drawn equipment. But this here's it looks like the brand names. It says on a tag here that I was able to uncover Erie Merit. As I think about this pump, I'm not sure how old my father-in-law would have been. I need to find out when he was born. I don't remember, but 1920 would have been back to his father. So this pump was bought by my wife's grandpa. It's amazing how the thing has stood the test of time, and I'm excited to see if I can get it to work. I'm Marv from Marv's Fixit shop, and I drag stuff home or to my shop like this all the time. I've been doing it for over 5 decades. I like the challenge of trying to fix something that isn't or what hasn't been used for a long time, and this hand pump, oil pump, isn't any different. I'd really like to get this thing going, so let's see if this thing actually pumps oil anymore. I'm going to saturate this with the degreaser, and then we're going to take it outside and use the pressure washer on it. Hopefully it will take this grease off. 100 years worth of grease, I guess. Try to get some of this grime off. The pressure sprayer would only take so much. It's the accumulation of a lot of years of dirt. Hard to get off, but this degreaser's working pretty good. If you're interested in that Boss degreaser, I'll put a link in the description of this video, but it's about as good a degreaser as I've come across, and for cleaning stuff like this it works great, and I use it in my laundry. See? This brings it right back out. There's still a bunch right there though. Boy, that stuff's hard to cut. I'm hoping that this will be intact enough that I can leave everything, even the finish, as is, to add to the character of this old pump. This handle right here is all wore off, the paint underneath. I can just see them holding on to that while they pump. Well, I'm going to spray this down real good and just let it set for a little bit. I've poured oil in the drum. I don't got much in there. I cleaned this up. I screwed it into the drum. Just screws in like that. And I started pumping, and it seems like it's primed itself, but let's see here. I have the funnel in the jug, and now let's see if any oil comes out. Yep, look at that. Works just like it did when it was new. Look at that. That's how we used to get the oil for the tractors. Just makes you wonder how many years this was used by my father-in-law. This swings over for any dribbles that come out, and if you crank it, it goes right down through this tube, right back in the drum. It's just a really nice setup. I do not know what these are for. There's one here. I don't know what that's for. If you know what that's for, please let me know. I have no idea. There's a bolt right here. I have no idea what that's for, unless it's a set screw to hold this in, but this is spring loaded. And I would sure hate for that to come loose. Looks like there's a set screw right here where a guy could loosen and adjust this. That's where your gallon would come against. You could hold it against there and it would stay in place better. It looks like it needs to be moved just a little bit. But that doesn't look like that's ever been adjusted. I'm not sure what this is for. It raises up and down, but what in the heck is that? If you know, let me know. Appreciate it. This old pump really works great. I really didn't expect anything less out of a 100-year-old pump. It's going to work good. Probably for another 100 years. What do you think? If you like my channel, videos like I do, all kinds of videos, my challenge is to fix things, please subscribe to my channel. If you like videos like this where I try to fix things that haven't run or operated in years, watch one of these up here. You're sure to love it. Can it be fixed? Sure it can. Can you fix it? You're darn right you can fix it. Until the next one.